Hello and welcome back to Civilization 6. Ladies and gentlemen, today is part 30. Part 30 of this American campaign to take over our continent, and it has been a success. We've taken the continent. We are the only civilization on this continent. Obviously, there are city-states, but we are the only civ. We have crushed the Congo. We have crushed Scythia. We have crushed Egypt and Arabia. And we are left with China, who think I'm a warmonger. We are left with Japan. We are left with the Aztecs. And we are left with Brazil. So, we have a choice to make. We could push for the other continent in these remaining 25 turns. Obviously, if I want to, I can possibly continue. I'm fairly sure I can continue after turn 500, but considering I've achieved what I set out to achieve, I'm not entirely sure that I would. But, we're in a good situation. Basically. That's what I'm getting at. We're in a pretty good spot. We can spend... We have a lot of money. We could spend a lot of that money buying tanks, which I might do. We could get artillery, which I might do as well. I think for New York, you don't really need much, so I could just get you to start building some of these, I suppose. Build that out in that tile. There we go. For this particular city, for Cairo, we could get the university. And you need orders. Okay, you're gonna fire on those guys. And we're gonna be done with these barbarians because they're kind of annoying me. Helicopter, you are gonna go ahead and take those guys out. You might actually get killed. But, no, you're fine. Alright, well that was easy. Barbarian encampment captured. Mr. Tank here. I reckon I'm gonna move all of my units up to... I was gonna say up to here. Because this would be a nice crossing point. Honestly, up here would make more sense as a crossing point. It's a much thinner gap in the water. Alternatively, we go to the right. Because if we go to the right, we can take this, we can take Otsu from Japan. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move all of my units to Okayama. I might do that. I'm tempted. I'm very tempted. I think I'm going to move all my units to... Yeah, I'm going to move them here. So all of my units are going to move up towards Okayama. Then when they get there, I'm just going to sort of generally put them in the area. Once they get there, we can go ahead and we can set them to heal up. Once they're all fully healed, we're going to send them over to attack the Japanese. I think we are going to move on pretty much everyone. And we're going to attempt to... basically take over the world is my plan. So you in Cairo, you can sort of move as well. Helicopter, you can sort of move up there as well. Who else do we have? Do we have anyone interesting? Any other tanks? Anything I'm missing at all? I'm not really sure. To be honest, I might just buy a bunch of them as well. That could be an idea. We have some tanks here. And some artillery as well. So those guys are going to move over towards... I'm going to say Tokyo as well. We'll just sort of get all of our units into that general area. We have anti-tank units I'm not that interested in, so you can move over towards Tokyo. Anyone else? We have musketmen. What are you? What are you? I have no... What are you? I have no idea who you are and where you came from, but okay. I can transfer you to another city. What do you do? I have no idea where this guy came from. Okay, that's weird. Let's see. Any other units? Not really. Let's just go to... Let's just go to Okayama. And let me just buy some units. Like, how much is a tank? 2,200. I kind of have enough. Like, I have enough to get 10 of them. Which is so tempting. Like, that is so tempting. One, and then... I can't really get another one right now because this guy's on that tile, but I can get one there. I'll go to Tokyo. And I'll buy another one. Do I have enough to get 10 of them? I think I've got enough to get like 10 of them. 5 of them. Not 10 of them, sorry. I have enough to get 5 of them. So there's 2 tanks already on that coast. What is this? Enemy spy, sabotage production. Well, I'm not worried about enemy spies. They're going to be gone in a few turns. You can move over towards there. And we'll just keep moving through the turns, because I guess I'm going to just take over the Japanese territories. And to be honest, I'm going to, I guess, attempt to go for a straight domination victory by just taking everything here. There is nothing over here that's too difficult to take either. Nothing has remarkably high defense compared to what I was fighting. So, I can't really say I'm all that worried. Which is kind of funny, to be honest. Let's start moving my units. No, you know what? I want to move them all in one go. So you're going to go there and fortify. You are going to go sort of there. You're going to move out of there and fortify as well, please. Because I'm just going to buy more. Because I might as well. So let's get ourselves... I could get a nuclear submarine, because I would need that to nuke territories over there, but I don't think I want it. I want more modern armor. And the same in Tokyo. So we'll just get more tanks. And then we'll move... Whoa, this is the production. Okay. Let's go for a campus. Let's put a campus just there. There we go. So we're going to get a campus there. In this particular spot, we need some amenities. We'll go for a zoo. In this particular spot, we need amenities as well, but we can't really get anything about that. So we're going to go military academy and go next turn. Let's also just try and clear some of these alerts. Helicopters available for a promotion. Okay, we should probably do that. You can't move at the minute, though. Now, you need to move. So I want you to get over this way. Maybe I should start putting them in the water. Maybe that would be a better idea. Let's start putting my units in the water rather than having them sort of just sit there. So you're going to go into the water just over there. And when you get a chance, you can sort of go into the water over there. As for you, you can get into the water sort of there. You can do a similar thing sort of down there. And then we just move everything across the water into Otsu, which is kind of the plan here. That's a Chinese frigate fleet. Not really all that worried about it. This rocket artillery needs to move into the water as well, so let's have you go to, like, there. This tank needs to move in. Oh god, I've got so many units I need to move. It's ridiculous. I've just bought 2 more tanks. Not like I needed them, but there you go. When you're making 503 gold per turn, you don't really have to worry. Don't really have to worry at all. Japan sent an envoy to Kumasi. Where exactly is that? There it is. So this is where Buenos Aires is. Never really noticed. I really feel like I should take the city-states. I keep feeling like I really should take the city-states. But at the same time, I kind of don't really want them. Let's start sending my units over this way. So you're moving to that tile. You're going to go to that tile when you get a chance. You can sort of go down there when you get a chance. You can sort of go there when you get a chance. We'll just start sending our units to surround the island. I need them to get there quickly. As for research, obviously future tech. We're going to take a great person. There we go. Stephanie Kwolek. We get more production towards space race projects. Oh, yes. Oh, I don't mind if I do. What are we going for here? Can we get anything here? Build nuclear device. Build thermonuclear device. Jet bomber. Could go for that. We could very well get some bombers. How expensive are they? Because if we get some bombers, 2,200. I can't afford any. I can afford one, but I don't really want to. But oh god, I could get another like 9 traders as well. If we got some bombers, those could be useful, because what we could do is put them on the aircraft carrier and then have the aircraft carrier sit off the coast of Japan and just fire at them. But alternatively, I mean, we could get the Hermitage. We can get the airport. I'll go for the airport. Let's see. We have our tank as well over here. All right. That tank is going to need to move up to there when it gets an opportunity. As for production in New Orleans, Start building the temple if you please. As for Mohenjo-Daro, you don't really need much, so get yourself a sewer. Carthage is in need of amenities, but go for the workshop because I want the production. Rakadet is in need of amenities as well, but I don't think I'm going to need the entertainment complex. I will take the bank though, because an extra 5 gold is always desirable. Repair your commercial hub. And you are going to have to go there. And if I add 100% production to that, this should go down like 5 turns. I think. What are you up to? You can't build there. Okay, go there and build in that tile then, when you get an opportunity. Alright, next turn, let's see what's going on. Yeah, that is immediately down to 6 turns. We're going to be launching the Mars reactor very soon. How are we looking here then? So I'm in 4th place for religious victory. That's fair enough. I don't think I have a religion, so I'm not going to be getting me one of those. Here's the question. You guys can't actually fortify to heal in the water, can you? So sending some less than functional tanks over here is maybe not a good idea. So we'll send you up to Okayama for repairs. This guy can head over there when it gets a chance. And let's go next turn then. So we should see all these boats move towards Otsu, which, to be honest, I could probably take without artillery. I have 4 tanks, and it's got 50 defense points. So Otsu I can probably take as the initial sort of declaration of war. Obviously, there's a few settlements over here, a few cities I can't really take, but I can immediately storm the beach. I can take Nagoya, I can take Kyoto, and we can push from there. Modern anti-tank. Might as well move it down here when it gets an opportunity. I know I've got a lot of places that need amenities here, but I'm going to just get rid of the alerts because there's not a lot I can do about it. Helicopter's ready for a promotion, apparently. I'm not seeing the option to do that, so I'm just going to fortify until healed. You can build me a mine. And New Orleans can start work on nothing, really. Don't really need much. Hermitage? Might as well. Nah. Let's go for something else. Let's go for a trader. Although, do I need a trader? Do I need a trader? I don't really need anything, do I? 124 production in New Orleans is ridiculous as well. Let's just go for a trader. Then over in Chicago, let's go for a trader and send an envoy. Where are we sending an envoy? I have 3 to send. I could send it to Buenos Aires to get a bit more production in every industrial zone when producing wonders, buildings, and districts. The same thing down here. But it seems that the... Oh, no. China has some influence over these guys. So... a bit more. No, you know what? I think I might go for that and that. So confirm that placement. And who needs orders? You need orders. All right, Mr. Tank. Hold up a minute. I thought those crabs were barbarians, but nope, I've just got crabs. That's no big deal. Let's go over here with you. It's gonna take a while, but that's fine. Oh, I'm liking this. This feels a little more relaxed than the last couple of recording sessions. Because those last couple of recording sessions, like that whole war was, for me, across a period of like 12 hours. I sat down and recorded I said 12, 18 hours, I'll say. I recorded a bunch of this and then like went home to go to sleep and then got straight back into the office the next morning and was like, okay, we're finishing this. So it was a really intense recording period for me. And now this is like the next day that I'm recording this one. So I've had a sleep after the war and I'm feeling good. Let's storm the beaches here. Let's get these tanks in here. Let's go. Hold on. You're going to go there. You're going to go there. Oh, no. You are going to go there. And you're going to go down there. So we're going to storm this. They have a cellar. What is that? You're denouncing me. Is that so? Japan. You think I'm a war? They just settled! Oh, I want to go to war right now, though. Oh, I could go to war right now and I could just like... They're trying, man. They are trying. Oh, they are absolutely trying. Who's China at war with? What do we got? What's this? Listing post complete. Okay. Amsterdam has declared war on Montezuma. I know we've got a few problems here with housing and all that stuff. We're working on it. China, who are you at war with? You are at war with the Aztecs. Ooh, that's interesting. All right, you can stay there. You can go there. You can go... You can't go there, but you could go to that spot. Can we enter Japanese waters? No. No, we cannot. Okay. I want you over there, then. You are still going to get onto that bit of beach. Because we're going to try and take this island in one foul, swift movement. I don't know. I keep trying to use that phrase and I keep getting it wrong. It's getting really annoying. Let's have you go down there. Just for the time being. And then I think forming a corp could be a good idea. So we'll do that. Let's choose production. What have we got? We can get a new trader. And as for productions, we can get another trader. So this trader needs orders. More production from Washington would be good. Bit of production from Pokrov, whatever it is. Pokrovka. We got it again. Good. There we go. Bit of gold from there. Bit of gold from Kwango. Kwango. We'll go with Kwango. Because it sounds ridiculous in my accent. What is this? Let's just go with this. Alright. You, tanks. I kind of want you to go all the way over here. So get your butt over there in the next 11 turns. Then we'll see what we can do. Interestingly, this unit here seems to be injured. That's a bit strange. But no big deal. I'm also noticing neither of these cities have any tile improvements nearby. So they are the most basic things. Modern AT Corp. Nah, just stay there, I think. And you can heal, please. I think I'm just going to raise these cities. Because I have no need for them. What are you firing at? Oh, barbarians! You're firing at barbarians. That was a risky play, having settlers out there with a barbarian camp right beside the place you wanted to sell. But okay, fair enough. I'm still really curious as to what Japan's game is here, because even over here, they have a few tile improvements, but everything is just food. Like, can I see the production in... What do you... Oh, I can just... Yeah, I can't see the production in... Of course I can't see the production. All right. What have I just created? Ignore... What have I... Oh, future tech. Okay. Alright, we'll get to that in a second. Civic completely... Yeah, that's fine. So, choose research, future tech, choose a civic, globalization, choose production, where, New Orleans, I guess? Trader. Choose production in St. Louis. Trader. Choose production in Carthage. Trader. And over here... Trader. And then you are gonna go there. And then you... We could declare war, couldn't we? We could totally declare war. I could bring you down here and have you sort of storm the beach, couldn't I? It would take a couple of turns. It would take 2 turns, but I think I'm gonna push down here and start attacking. That seems like a pretty good idea. You are my trader. You are gonna go... there, I guess? Bit of science from actually, you know what? Go to Brussels. We kept Brussels for a reason. Let's have you go to Brussels as well from Philadelphia. Get me that money. Let's have you just fortify for the time being. Let's have you just fortify for the time being, and let's go to the next turn. We're gonna get that Brussels money, is what we're gonna do. I kept them for a reason. I'd like to use them. Brussels is basically the most useful city-state that we have here. This tank army is going to push to there. You, buddy, can push around there or over there. No, there. I don't know where you're going. You're going somewhere on that side. This tank army, I want to push it to, there? Sure. Get over there. This tank army, oh god, I've got so many tank armies. Go there. Then let's go to the next turn. Oh, I wouldn't want to be Japan right now. I really wouldn't want to be Japan right now. It's 2039 AD, and they're running around with knights and field cannons. Their cities are lovely and modern looking. Well, relatively. Their cities are quite nice looking. It's just, yeah, look at Kyoto, for example. Kyoto is quite nice. It's doing all right. They're not having a great time. They're really not. Let's have a quick look here. So, when it comes to... Is my game completely frozen? No, we're good. That was weird. When it comes to world rankings, so we look at score. Yeah, score, I'm fine. Science, I'm pretty close to getting the science victory. Culture, I'm fine. Domination, yeah. Yeah, we're doing all right. I don't think there's much to worry about. Let's choose some productions in Washington then. Washington, get me a trader, please. This trader from New Orleans is going to go to Bomba. Choose a production over in New Orleans. Another trader, please. And then from Chicago, you are going to go to there as well. If I want the money, though, I'd go to Brussels. But I at the same, on one hand, I want the money. On another, I really don't care because I don't need it. I think my trade route capacity may be at max with the amount of traders I have on the way. This will give me a second naval unit every time I train one. 2 amenities in each city in your civilization. Damn it! Why didn't I realize this? Put it there. Not that I need it. Well, I kind of do. But not that I don't know if I'm going to get it. It's like, what was it? Like 44 turns or something? I feel like that's maybe wishful thinking on my part. Who needs orders? You do. Okay. Go there. Or there. I don't know. Where do you want to go? Go to there for the time being, I suppose. And let's just get everybody moving. I'm sure the Japanese are, currently not having a good time. They're currently just looking at their borders going, well, we're next. Good. We had a good run. We lasted 482 turns. Our fate is pretty much sealed at this point. Oh! Launch the Mars reactor. Look at that. Well, ain't that pretty? And we just got this. What even is this? Pretty is what it is. It seems like a weird thing to... seems like a really weird thing to build in 2036. But it's nice. Okay. So from New Orleans, we're going to go to... From New Orleans, we are going to go to Pokrovka. Then in Philadelphia, we're going to start producing the Mars habitation. Then over here, we're going to start producing... We can't get any more traders. So, the stadium. Then New Orleans... Oh god, we can't get any more traders. What do we build, New Orleans? What are we doing? An aerodrome, I guess? Maybe? Don't need spies. I guess build me a tank. St. Louis can get me a market for a bit of extra gold. Jalonis. Power plant for more production. Bomba can get me the industrial zone repairs underway. Cairo can give me a stock exchange. And this tank from Jalonis can head over to this island. No idea how long that's going to take. 9 turns. Not as bad as I thought. This trader from St. Louis can go to Charleston, obviously. It's the obvious solution. You! Where do you need to be? So I can Grants 1 prom- Oh, you were the- I forgot I was sending you down to those tanks. Ah. Okay. Where am I gonna put you? Over here? Go there. It's probably gonna take you a while, but, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I like your Jeep. I do like your Jeep. It's a very nice Jeep. I actually kind of want one of those Jeeps. Like, IRL, I would drive one. They're really bloody loud, though. That's the problem with them. They're really bloody loud. I don't think that's... And I'm not implying they were necessarily designed to not be. They're just really bloody loud. Alright, I assume you can't do anything right now. Yeah. Fair enough. You can go to there. You can go to there. And you can go there. You can move to that tile. No, you can't. You can go to that tile. Alright. I feel like the Japanese are maybe putting together some defenses. I mean, they have a boat. Where are you from? That's the Aztec missionary. Aztec has denounced Brazil. Brazil's currently the only civ that hasn't denounced me. I mean, that's nice. Would you like an embassy? Yes, yes. I heard Sean Bean say something. What have I, oh, future, okay. Yeah, future tech, please. Okay, so choose a production in Washington. Get me the, get me a shrine, I guess. Charleston, get me a repairs in the workshop. Krovka, you need amenities. Get me the entertainment complex. Let's put it over there. Alright. You need housing. So get me a workshop, because the housing thing was going to take 19 turns. Carthage can get a factory. And then we have tanks that we need to send over this way. Oh, it might just be quicker to send them to the left, honestly, and just sort of go the long way around. But let's go, there, I guess. Yeah, there. Alright. You need orders from Carthage to Charleston. Is where you're gonna go. And then from Washington to... where? Let's do Washington to Brussels. The classic. The classic line. Is what that is. So the money's currently 535. We have enough to buy another 3 tanks if we want to. The temptation's pretty high, I'm gonna be honest. So you're in position, you're in position, you're in position. Oh, can I attack? Can you move? No, you've got no moves. You have moved, though. You have 2 moves. You have 3. I want you to go there. And I want you to go there. I want you to go... Alright, hold on. If this guy was a bit closer, that would be fine. I'm assuming you can't get onto the land yet. No, that's fine. So you need orders... Form a corp. You need orders... Go... there when you get a chance. This tank needs orders as well. Fortify until healed. So basically... Oh, they are constructing tile improvements. Oh, there we go. There's the denouncement from Brazil. So, Brazil's finally got around to denouncing me. The question becomes... I mean, what are they gonna do when I go to war with Japan? It's like, hey, we denounced you once, we're denouncing you. Oh, wait, we can't. No. What are you gonna do, Brazil? Helicopter army ready for a promotion. Bit more movement, I think. I can not use you because you're on that tile, but I could move you there and use you with the helicopter. Must be on a tile with a land military unit. Okay. In that case, go like there. Oh, I've got a new great person to claim. Good lord. More amenities for this city, plus 4 housing for this city. I mean, that's kind of cool. Choose a production in Washington. Give me the temple. And then great person. Does Washington need amenities? Not really, but do I care? Chicago could use them, but we'll build that for or Charleston, whatever it was. St. Louis can build me a bank. Mohenjo-Daro, industrial zone. I guess put it like there. Might as well. And Jane Drew, we're not using you yet. Let's see, what do we want in this particular place? Housing. We need a neighborhood, so put it like there. No. Put it there. All right. More productions over this way. You need amenities. We can't build an entertainment complex, though, because you don't have a population of 16 or higher, so that's not happening. Repair your sewers. I'm just going to claim you, so you'll stop popping up. Medina. You could use amenities, but we can't do anything about it, so build me a tank? 18 turns. Maybe not. Build me a neighborhood. Let's get a neighborhood under the way. Not that you need it. I'm just going to get it anyway. Alright. We're pretty much ready for war against Japan. I think we have enough units here to make this fairly successful. I'm not sure how many of them have moved in recent turns. So you could attack that immediately. You could attack immediately. You could probably attack immediately. You could not. You could not either. You could go attack those guys. You will have a victory against... Interesting. So you'll have a victory against these guys. But, you know what? I feel like I'm maybe gonna move you to there. And then I kind of want you to fortify. You can move to there. And you are pretty much in a spot where you can also go ahead and fortify, and we're just going to wait. You're going to fortify until healed. You're going to get onto the land when you get a chance. And yeah, I guess at this point we are just... I feel sorry for them. There's not much. They built a theater. Was this the theater? No, the theater's going to be in there, right? I have no idea. Japan just built a theater in a theater square in Otsu, so I think that is it. Possibly. It's like I feel like the AI in this is a bit strange in that it's not doing anything about what I'm doing here. It's like, hey, we're probably gonna die, but whatever. You know, it happens. Let's send you over to deal with those barbarians. And let's send you over to deal with the camp. Because I feel like getting rid of the barbarians before we take the island might be a good idea. So you should probably kill them. Yeah, and then we take the camp. Good. Good. You can move in there and fortify. You're a trader, so you're going to go to Brussels and get me more money, because apparently that's the thing I need. Washington is going to get a meeting house. Saloka can have a library. This place can have an entertainment complex, because it is going to need one. So I'll put it there. This place is in need of an entertainment complex as well, but we'll just go for a research lab. This tank needs orders, so it's gonna cross the water as well. This helicopter needs orders as well, so it's gonna sort of make its way up here. And let's go to next turn and see what happens. I suppose. I mean, you guys can't move, right? No, you've got no moves left. That's fine. So you finally got onto the beach. And the rest of you, I guess, are gonna have to just prepare for war against Japan. You can go there. Yeah. Let's get ready for war.